Got it.
That hurt.
Now you can put it down.
Oh.
Hey, welcome back to STS Shooting the Shit. I'm Kathy Smithy with Russ McGuffey, and the wizard behind the camera is Kevin Williams.
Hello.
We're recording in Florence, Mississippi at Eastwood Recording. Do us a big favor. Go to our YouTube channel. Please hit subscribe.
But if you're watching this, you're probably on the channel.
Yeah, if you're already on the channel.
So while you're here,
Hit subscribe. Smash the thumbs up. Comment below. It helps our algorithm. Today in the studio, we have Billy Allen from Emergency 9 and Fuster Cluck. Thanks for hanging out and STSing with us, Billy.
It is an absolute pleasure to be a part of this.
I'm working
I'm
on
just
your
going to
check,
tell you
Bill.
right now.
I'll have your check for you in a little while.
It will probably be substantially more than you get paid for playing anywhere else around here.
Oh,
You are probably correct.
He's 100% correct.
And I didn't have to bring half the shit either.
you can put that down if you want to.
No, I probably need
Okay.
to keep my hand on it.
Right. So we have already been STSing a lot since Billy got here.
It's been
So, Billy,
nonstop.
what's going on?
Well, I thought this was a serious podcast, but evidently what they do is they sucker you in and they feed you a little bit and then they make you drink for like an hour and a half straight. And then they put you in front of a camera and then they want to see what the hell you're going to say. So I'm pretty much going to say everything that's on my mind.
Well, Billy,
You be careful about asking me questions.
Billy, here's your first question.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
What's on your mind?
You know what? Surprisingly, very little. I like to kind of coast through life, not taking anything very, very seriously. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I kind of react to the environment around me. And I feel like all of you are pretty demented. And I'm fairly certain that I'm going to have to fight my way out of here when we get done. So,
Maybe so.
it's possible.
We've got the keys to the shackles on you.
Oh, ain't no doubt about that. Russell's got me by the short and curlies over here anyway.
Yep.
You can't see his hand.
Yep. How's that feel?
It,
Tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle.
it kind of tickles a little bit,
I know it does.
actually. But I am going to shave if I ever get the hell out of here.
Russ, pull your mic up a little bit.
Please.
What about
Or
that?
put your mouth on it, one of the two.
Can you smell that?
I can.
Okay.
Smell what the Russ is cooking.
I keep
Who's
hearing-
giggling? Is it you?
So this will be unlike any of the other podcasts that you've had, except maybe the first one that Russ was on that was just absolute bullshit the entire time.
Was
But
confirmed.
so the last couple episodes that I've watched, you've had musical talent on. You don't have that luxury this time. I am, in fact, one of the people that plays some music around here. I am not a musician. I will tell you right now that I am not a musician at all. Don't know shit about music.
What do
Ain't
you-
gonna know shit about
oh,
music.
then what do you call yourself?
You lie like a rug.
I
dude.
am. This is exactly how I won my wife. I said, I am a performer. You put me in the right environment, I am going to perform.
Hey, that's
I think we got you there.
So that's where I am. Like, I'm a performer. I can use comedy. I can't really use like physical attraction or anything like that. I can use wit and banter more than anything else. Athleticism, not so much there. Depends on the environment.
I've seen you jump rope.
I have jumped rope. I've jumped your rope.
Yeah, you have. Thank you for that.
You swung it around in front of
right.
me
Sorry about the
a bunch of
helicopter.
times, and I'm just,
Sorry for the
It's
broken
kinda-
jaw.
that's okay. I got pills for it. Yeah. But anyway, I digress. So this podcast will be entirely conversational. If there is any music played on this podcast, somebody's phone is doing some shit it ain't supposed to be doing.
This is going to be a one of a kind for sure.
There is no doubt. This will probably be the last podcast you see with STS. So,
And Kathy will
We
be
hope
fired.
not.
yeah,
No,
I'm
we hope
fairly
not.
certain that the FCC or the CIA or one of them things is going to probably outlaw us by the time this is over with.
That's scary.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have a pension yet?
I do not.
I have been informed that some people may be employed by certain educational institutions that might not like some of the things that could be said on this podcast. So I'm going to be really mindful about what I say and the opinions that I express. But I want you all to know that no matter what I say, what comes out of my mouth, I mean every word of it.
That's right.
So if I talk about you and your band or, whatever, I mean every word of it. Mm-hmm.
Well, the good thing is everybody.
Well, I know a lot of people.
Yes.
There ain't no doubt about that. I know a lot of people. But a lot of people don't know that I know about them, but I kind of keep shit to myself. But I have an opinion about pretty much everything. So,
and we love that.
I'm probably going to express way more than I should.
Well, Billy, you've been in it a while.
In a while? What is a while? Define a while for me.
6 months.
6 months is a while.
No, man.
Then he's ancient.
A couple of years.
I've had herpes for a while then. Just kidding. I don't have herpes anymore. And it's kind of like HIV. There's a cure for it. They just don't want you to know about it. But no, I mean, I am not a musician. There are a lot of great musicians around here. I'm in a room with a few of them. I ain't one of them.
That's not me.
But I still do have opinion
Well,
about
I don't know
it.
who the few are. I mean, you got Russ, and there's one.
Now he's totally full of crap. You're
Russ-
the one singing the altar bridge, dude. So there's
Well,
that.
let me tell you something. If you sing anything a half or a whole step down from what the original is, it's all pretty easy. Ain't no problem with it. But no, I mean, I'll sing just about anything because what you learn about the music scene around Jackson, Mississippi, nobody gives a shit if you do it wrong.
That's right. Nobody cares.
Except that cowboy.
No, he
that one
cared.
dude,
I was
but,
so
you know,
confused.
he can't be everywhere all at once. So, just hope that I'm
What's
somewhere
wrong
where
with this
he ain't.
picture.
But I have found that nobody gives a shit, and your paycheck at the end of it, whether you hit all the notes really, really well or you didn't, is the same paycheck.
True.
That is correct.
So,
Yeah, there haven't been any change in that in quite a while. So
That
No.
hadn't changed in 35 years.
it has not. It's not. It's not an inflationary adjustment.
Matter of
It's
fact,
not.
I may have made more money back in the 80s than I did now.
in ratio and
yeah.
proportion, you probably
Exactly.
did. Yes.
I'm going to give, I understand nobody really gives a damn where anybody came from and where they going and all that. I got no aspirations of going anywhere other than
Except home.
probably to the pisser in about 15 minutes. But I'm going to hold it long as I can. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you need me to bring you a bottle?
Well, I mean,
Get him a urinal.
You can. You don't even have to bring me a Gatorade bottle. It can be one of them regular little water bottles. I can get the tip in. It's just fine. Ain't no problem. But so
Billy, we
Go
know
ahead.
we know you're a musician.
I am not a musician.
Yeah.
I
Well-
have defined the fact that I am not a musician.
Well, we define you as a musician.
I
but
don't give a
I'm gonna
shit
tell
what you define me
I
as.
I also think that you would be awesome stand-up comedian.
He would.
Stand up. Yes.
I would be better as a stand-up comedian
Oh my gosh.
because I understand more about the stand-up thing than I do about anything else. But musicianship, I don't know shit about. However, the way that everything started for me, and again, nobody gives a damn, but I'm going to tell it anyway.
You started playing at 12, right?
No. I picked up a guitar at 18. I bought a PV Predator from Morrison Brothers on Highway 80. It was blue and it was a piece of shit.
I got a red one and I saw you.
It was awful. God, it was awful. It had a tremolo on it. That's how much would stay in tune for shit. But I thought it was going to get me laid.
See, it's always
It's
about the women.
always about
It's
the women.
always about the women.
It did. But unfortunately,
It
it
got
was
you
like
laid?
12 years later. I was like 30. I mean, you thought Spider-Man could shoot some shit. And Lord, have mercy. No, like for real though, I had kind of tinkered around with music a little bit. And I had gone to Shuckers one night and I saw a band that just absolutely just captivated me. Like, I mean, everything about him was phenomenal. I mean, just the guitar playing and all. The guitar player wasn't quite loud enough, but we fixed that later on. Anyway, it
Was it Hurricane?
It was a band called Hurricane.
What?
A band
Wow.
called Hurricane.
What? Who the hell is that?
Russ McGuffey just captivated me with his
Oh my God.
his ability.
You were so
just
full
the
of
way
shit.
I'm not. I'm really not.
So what you're saying is Russ is your inspiration. to
he is
learn.
my inspiration.
You were looking at my crotch.
When I was like 11, I wasn't even 11. I was like 8 years old, 9 years old.
What were we doing at 11 in Shuckers?
I wasn't.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, but back then we was writing shit. We were writing band names on our jeans and shit and tearing our shit up.
TKO.
Yeah, it was TKO,
TKO.
and whatnot. You know, Sledgehammer and all that. But no, it was. I was a big Poison guy. CC DeVille was the guy I wanted to be. Of course,
He had
I
some
didn't
good
realize
hair.
at the time that I was the same height at 8 years old as CC is.
Hey,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever thought about this? All right, CC DeVille, right?
right.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't tell you how long it was after I put it together that CC could be Cadillac Coupe.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was
exactly.
today
Cadillac Coupe.
today years old.
Mm-hmm. Today years old.
I was
It
today
was
years
probably
old.
15, 20 years after, after Poison came out that I put that together.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
But what about Ricky Rocket? What do you think that is?
Ricky Rocket was a badass.
I
And
agree.
still is a badass. Ricky Rocket, he did all that stuff with like tonfas and stuff in karate. Like
Oh, he still does that.
yeah. I mean, like I would not mess. Don't ever mess with a dude with a double chin. I'm just going to tell you right now. You just don't do it.
He don't play
Like-
double bass for sure.
No. They don't have to do no double bass. Like, I mean, they ain't got to do shit. They just walk out there and, Brett does his thing and then they make like 6.2 million for this show and then they just go on. But I mean, that was the whole glam rock thing was just awesome to me back then, but I had no idea about playing music. Never had any kind of, I guess, inclination to actually try to play. It was just like, oh, that would be badass if I could be that guy, but I never tried. So it was later on in life before I actually tried to pick up a guitar and learn how to play to a certain degree. And when I say learning how to play, I'd play enough chords to be able to play a song. That'd be about it.
Hey, were you one of
Hey,
those
that's
that
all
would
you
go in the
need.
music store and play like Stairway to Heaven or Smoke
Shit,
on
no,
the Water?
I wouldn't even go in. Like, it's kind of like me going into a music store is like me going into a locker room and showering with other dudes. I ain't doing it. Like, I ain't got nothing to show you. So why the hell am I even going to come out here like this? Like, that amp right there, that's $8.99. Oh, I'm sure it sounds fine. I'll take that one. Like, I wouldn't even try to play through it. Like, I didn't want nobody to hear my shit. Just like I said, I don't want nobody to see my shit because they ain't nothing to see. But that's kind of where I've relegated myself to life. It's just like, we'll just sit back here and we'll do our thing.
But now you're here.
But now I'm here and I blame it on this 70-year-old asshole that was my drummer in the beginning of things. The way all of this stuff started, I had, believe it or not, somebody that plays guitar worse than I do that asked me to show them how to play guitar, which I thought was kind of amusing. He played golf with a drummer. The drummer said, I'll play with y'all guys. Let's just, let's get together and jam. He saw how much I enjoyed it and he said, I'm going to get you in a band. So he was one that started us in the band, in Emergency 9.
So wait, tell me about the name.
Well, the band Emergency 9, it came to me in my sleep. And again, we were discussing earlier that the hardest thing to do in a band is try to figure out what in the hell you're going to call yourself that's going to differentiate you from everybody else. Well, Emergency 9, of course, we were all golfers. I am a golf professional, not a professional golfer. Don't mean I play golf for a living.
Do you play with your putter?
I play with my putter and I putt from the rough. Real rough. So anyway, the term Emergency 9 actually comes from the golf course. So if you got your ass kicked on the first 18, you double the bet and you play an Emergency 9 to try to get your money back.
Makes sense.
So
Always
that's kind of where it came from. That it's not overly like goth enough to be gay.
It wasn't obvious.
You know, I mean, and I got nothing against gay people, but I mean, there are gay terms, and that would have been a gay term if it wouldn't have been subtle.
I mean, if I was going to use a golf term, it would be foot wedge.
It probably would be foot
Foot
wedge.
wedge. What is a foot wedge?
That's kind of like where you kick the ball where you want it to be.
Well, I
Oh,
mean,
is that legal?
you can't really kick it where you want it to be, but you can kick it out of the shit it's in.
Right.
But what
Yeah,
would
I mean, like,
what would
you know.
Arnold Palmer say?
Arnold Palmer.
Arnold Palmer.
Shit.
Mulligan and foot wedge.
Thank you for that. That sounds delicious, Billy.
It is delicious.
Slurp it.
God almighty. No, it's actually fine. No, Arnold Palmer. I don't know what the fuck he would say. He's dead.
We wouldn't say much,
So
then, would
he
he?
wouldn't say
He's dead.
anything.
I did see him one time at Augusta. Yeah. He
Dead?
looked pretty much dead then, but he wasn't. He was still alive. He was still the king. But he didn't say shit back to me.
Well, what would Tiger Woods say?
Who gives a shit what Tiger Woods would say?
I don't know. I'm not a golfer.
Steel Panther,
Oh,
Oh man,
well,
just like
my
Tiger
heroes,
Woods.
just like Tiger Woods. Yeah.
So I don't know where there has been a lot of diversions from this original story. I don't know where in the hell we were. We were at the hurricane at
Well, we're
some
shooting the
point.
shit, are we not?
We shooting the shit, but I mean, we ain't hitting nothing.
we ain't hit a thing yet.
So we need to call
Yeah,
it
we ain't hit a
Mulligan.
thing yet. I don't know. Like,
We're shot at and miss shit
there
out
was
and
a
hit.
point to this story about 38 minutes ago, and I can't remember what the shit it was. But anyway, I think, okay, now I got it. It's coming back to me now. So the way this all shit started, the 70-year-old drummer got me in this bullshit. And anyway, the most fulfilling experience I've had in the music scene, other than being able to sing to my lovely wife,
Oh,
Look at that. Oh man.
and she's going to look at this and she's going to say, "You full of shit."
no.
That's what she's going to say. And she's probably right to a degree. But there is an element of truth to everything that I say, regardless of how funny it is, regardless of how brutal it is, there's an element of truth there. But the biggest experience I've had in the music scene, other than my wife, was with Hurricane.
Oh man.
Oh, wow.
Was with Hurricane.
Go, Russ.
Well, thank
I
you
got
for
to
that.
actually
Russ,
be on the
talk into your
stage.
microphone, Russ.
Got to
Sir?
be on the stage with people that actually wanted to see you on the stage.
Oh,
Well, that's so
And
sweet.
Russell gave me that. So,
Well, thank you for that story. That's very heartwarming.
do you know where
That's
that
very
was?
heartwarming.
It had to have been Shuckers.
No. Well, actually,
Had to.
Shuckers was the first time I ever got on the
That's
stage
the only
at
place we play.
Shuckers. I played. What did I play? I played Rebel Yell and Man in the Box.
The man with two cocks.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
And he didn't know what to do with either one of them. Nerd.
so was that Shuckers?
That was at Shuckers.
Okay, that was at
Yeah.
Shuckers.
He stepped down and
Shockers.
he was.
Did we even have a sound guy then?
No.
Well,
No,
that's
that's why you sounded like ass.
yeah, definitely. It was a lot of ass back then.
There was a lot of ass back then.
Oh man, thank you, Billy.
I'm sorry. He just signed autographs and T-shirts. That was it.
That's it.
So anyway, but no, it was Neshoba County Fair last year.
Was it last year or the year before?
It was last year
It was last
because,
year.
and the reason I
That was
know
a
it was
big crowd,
last
was
year
it not?
because you asked me if I would, because there was somebody that couldn't be there. You asked me if
Of
I'd
course
fill
not.
in, and I did, and I thought beyond all of me that I absolutely just killed it.
You did. I thought you did.
But let me ask you, did you get asked back this year?
Oh my goodness,
there's
Billy! I
actually-
can't
No.
believe it.
There's actually a reason behind that, but it's not.
I mean, I understand, and I feel like that you're sitting next
No,
to
no,
the
no, no.
reason.
No, absolutely not. You are
No,
incorrect
no,
on
no,
that.
no, no. No, I mean, like there were years. There was like years in a row. Like there was DiMaggio's streak and then there was Hurricane Streak
Right.
at the Neshoba County Fair, and then I get brought in.
So hang on.
And then next year,
No.
Crickets. Nothing.
Crickets, we were retired.
Yeah.
Dude, they lost US for a few years too. They cycle bands through there. That's what they do. And now they're back.
U.S. could only play so many shows because they're all on Social Security.
Careful. We're starting to talk about my age group.
Yeah, we're approaching.
I mean, you're getting there. Yeah,
we
I
are
mean,
approaching that age group.
But see, like nowadays, like it used to be 62. Now you got to be 70.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Of
before
course.
like you got
Well, you knew
got,
that shit
you
was
got
coming.
a long time to go. Don't you worry about that. You're gonna have to play in the bar scene for a long time before you can get it checked.
So if you're actually worried about that, I'm going to tell you, I got a phone call, and they do cycle bands through. They're going to have us back next year.
Well, let me tell you something.
But they called us and told us what was
I want
going
you
on.
to look at me in the eyes. I didn't give a shit.
You did great.
I know.
I know.
I had forgotten you
did
did that
fine.
show. I had forgotten you did that show.
I did fine. I mean, like that was the loudest stage I have ever been on in my
Couldn't hear
life.
shit, could you?
You couldn't hear nothing.
But hey,
I
but
mean,
check it
well,
out.
I say you couldn't hear nothing. You couldn't differentiate anything. It was just loud everywhere.
Well, that particular crowd is one that can, if the sound guy is not used to that sort of stuff,
I get it.
they can not gauge unless you have a good monitor guy on the stage. They can't gauge what you can hear, what you can't, and so they just kind of let it go.
No,
But
no,
yes,
I get it. I
Yeah.
get it totally.
no,
I
it
mean,
was very loud.
I
That's why in-ears are great.
I loved the experience. Yes, I did. I loved it. But
Did it tickle
I
your?
apologize.
Did it tickle your putter?
Well, I mean, it made my putter flutter. Yeah, drop my ball.
This is awesome, y'all.
Yeah, is this the best podcast ever?
Ever.
It's the breast.
I think we were definitely
best.
on our way.
It's on the way for sure.
Yeah.
This is X-rated times
This is the
5.
Billy Allen show. We're just kind of hanging out.
Hey,
in
we're
the
good with
audience.
that. I'm good with that.
That's not true at all. Like, I mean, y'all.
Billy's
Let
comedy
me
hour.
tell you something. Y'all right now are provocateurs. Like, y'all have insisted on this
What do you
shit.
say? Perverter tours?
Provocateurs, not perverted tours. That's not even a real word.
Well, yeah, it is.
No, it's not. You can think it is. Just because you think it is don't mean it's a real thing.
You can think it, but don't.
You
Go
can
ahead.
think it, but
Go ahead,
don't do
with
it.
go ahead with your comment. I want to hear this one.
I don't even know what the hell I was saying.
We're provocateurs.
You are provocateurs. Yes, there's no doubt about that. Like, I came in here with the attitude that I was just going to be very respectful about everything and everybody.
Bullshit.
And y'all have fucked that entire plan up. The whole thing. The whole thing. You have. You have. I hope you're proud of yourselves.
We're trying.
I mean, like, I brought one drink with me. Now, there might have been a cooler with 6 or 7 more, but I only brought one. Somebody kept bringing me the other ones. So, evidently, y'all wanted this shit.
And we got it.
You got it. Hook, line,
And sinker.
and sinker.
And hook, line, and
Sphincter.
no, it's sphincter.
Sphincter.
Hook, line, and sphincter.
Greatest inch and a half of the human anatomy. Sphincter. So
Did you call it a cincter?
there's going to be a lot of editing in this shit. I can already
doubt
see.
I doubt
God almighty damn.
Nah, it probably won't be as much. as
It's
you
going to
think.
be a 35-second episode of a podcast. I can tell you right now.
It's a real.
Well, let me ask you this:
Yeah,
Are you
yeah,
gonna be
it'll be
scared?
like-
Are you gonna be scared to share it with anybody?
No,
No, Billy don't give a shit.
You don't
No,
care.
Good.
no. It's just like my crabs. I share it with everybody I can find.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. It's like, the best way to get rid of crabs, you just shave a strip up the middle, light one side on fire, and stab them with an ice pick when they run across. Then let me just tell you, like, I'm experiencing a lot of stuff now that I've never experienced before, like aging. Like, and I don't know. Like, I've got you ever heard somebody develop trigger finger?
I have, yes.
Yes.
All right. So, like, I've developed trigger finger, but I don't know why this motherfucker is the one that don't want to come out.
Dude, that's the shocker. That's
It is
wonderful.
a shocker.
Yes,
Like,
it is.
that somebody don't move. Like, I don't know.
But the
that
Spock-
was not planned.
But the
this
Spocker's
is
even
God
better.
telling me that you need to implement
He just made it
what
easy
I'm
for
giving
you.
I mean, like, I understand
Just
my
don't-
left hand not working on the guitar. I get that.
Just
I
don't
get that.
lick
Like,
the wrong finger.
like this some bitch is dyslexic or whatever it wants to do. Like it, I mean, it's like a rusted ass pair of vice grips that don't do shit right. But this some bitch right here, like, I don't know why I got to flick that finger out right there. But it's happening. It's happening. It's just the way life is going.
Just don't fight
I don't
it.
know. Again, I may become some kind of superhero.
Dude, I swear you're on your way.
I think I might
Trigger
be.
finger.
Trigger finger. Yeah, it's trigger finger, but it ain't my trigger finger. It's
he's
my.
gonna be the
I don't
shocker.
know what I don't know what you call this. It's my ring finger, but I don't wear a ring on it.
Is it the poop shoot finger?
It's the poop shoot finger is this finger.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. This is
I think
like,
that's all about technique. So, it depends.
well, I mean, I guess. Now, I mean, I've seen you play, and you can spread your shit out wide. So, I mean, like, this might be your poop shoot finger, but this would have to be mine. I don't know. I mean, there's some anatomical issues that going on. But anyway, I digress.
I digress.
I mean,
I think you may end up
What
being
the fuck?
Billy, you may end up being one of our another co-host.
I'm a good co-host. Yeah, that'd be real good. That'd do wonders for my alcoholism. I'm gonna just tell you right now. God almighty.
We should tell everyone we're only drinking sweet tea.
No, we're not. I don't know what the fuck you got in that room right there, but I'm drinking vodka. I'm gonna have to piss. Y'all gonna have to take a minute because I got to go.
We're gonna wait on you.
Ooh, Lord. Yeah. Let me tell you something. Have you ever had piss so bad that when you did, it burned and you felt like I might have syphilis? Because that's where I was just then. Like, I was really questioning previous life decisions. Look, I don't know how long it takes
Welcome
before
back.
it shows up, but I might have it right now because this feels like I am pissing the blue flame.
Kim.
The
Kim.
blue flame. All right.
Like, I think my kidneys were cramping. Like, yeah, it was bad. Anyway, what was the question?
We didn't have one, I don't think.
Oh, we didn't have a question.
I don't
Shit, I
think
think I
so.
just started talking shit. That's my fault. Is there a question? Would anybody like to know anything about me that may be revealing that I might want to share with the audience?
What's your social security number?
58716. That ain't it.
That
I'm just
ain't
telling
it.
you.
And your date of birth?
That's Melissa's. I'm just kidding. That ain't hers either.
How did you know mine?
Let me tell you. You probably ought not to keep all your valuable documents near the bathroom.
Oh, that may have been Kim's then.
Somebody's going to get a new credit card. I don't know who it is, but somebody's going to get it.
Something's going to get canceled.
Okay. All right. Let's be serious about this shit.
Okay. This is the serious portion.
Catherine, you've been quiet the whole time.
the whole time.
Like, you ain't done shit. I've heard you, like, on the last 3 podcasts, you've been asking questions. You've been wanting to know this, that, and the other. You ain't asked me a damn thing.
Well, we decided that my questions were kind of boring.
Boring.
What?
Boring.
What?
No.
No. There ain't no way
Maybe
they're
it's just
boring.
me. That's just me. It's just me.
Well, I mean,
No, nobody thinks
I'm
that.
boring.
you're not boring at all. You just might not be able to say the things that are on your mind in the manner that some of the rest of us can.
You are correct, sir.
Yes. Yes. PC. It's a hell of a disease. I don't have it. I got a lot of other ones.
That's why we
but
have
that
you
ain't
on.
one of them.
That's why we asked you on, sir.
Yes. Penicillin.
Yeah, that's what I call it too.
Yeah, penicillin. It fix a lot of stuff. Well, I keep telling my wife, penicillin. It's the cure for what ails you. So, anyway, I think we were kind of like, we would discuss this Neshoba County Fair thing and why I had got Hurricane fired and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, that's right. Billy, take back control of this show.
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
All right, you got it.
We're on point. Like, Hardy was there. Like, Hardy had a nervous breakdown after he saw me on stage with Hurricane. Like, I think he canceled the next 6 shows because he's like, I don't want to look like this guy. I just feel like I can't go on stage until I speak to a medical professional. Because
So Hardy was there.
Hardy was there.
And his cousin works with my son-in-law.
Wow.
And they sent some video to Adam, my son-in-law. And he was quite impressed. So,
but you can say that shit.
well, he doesn't know that I know
Absolutely.
Adam.
It's almost 12 months later, and not a thing has come from that.
Dude,
Not a thing.
so everybody that books that
You had
is
the
some
same-
old guy. They just cycle
I
people through.
understand. But you were missing out on the exact same opportunities now as you was back then. So I didn't help you a lick.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Not a lick.
Oh, this is going to
You're
help us a
still
lick.
just as mediocre now as you was before I played with you.
I'm good with mediocre.
I
That's
am
all
too,
I aspire to
actually.
be.
I
Right in the middle, baby.
aspire
Balance.
for the middle.
That's right.
You know, I have been referred to as an asshole.
That's
By a lot of people.
Really?
Who would
ever say that?
Yeah,
Oh, my
who would ever
goodness.
say that? But let me tell you something. We all have goals.
Wiped or unwiped?
Like, I may have worked my way up to an asshole. But one of these days, I am in fact going to be the whole ass. I have a goal.
You have goals now.
As-
I'm going to be the
Aspirations.
whole ass.
Aspirations.
Not just in
There
here.
you go.
I'm going to be all of here.
You're going to be both cheeks and everything.
Both cheeks and everything.
Valley.
I'm going to be able to clap.
Ooh, yeah.
Be able to
I'm
clap.
talking about
What did you start as?
taint.
Probably a hemorrhoid. Yeah. I was probably way in there somewhere, you know, like kind of right on the surface, kind of peeking out just a little bit. And then I'd be like, yeah, I worked out to just the rim. And
Yeah,
then
you definitely missed your calling.
I-
Comedy, dude. Comedy.
why?
Comedy.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Have you
'Cause
ever
you don't
watched
give a
me
shit.
play? Have you ever watched me play music? Play music. It's funny. I tried to say it with a straight face. I couldn't do it. But no, like, yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing about it. Like, I love my band.
Of course you do.
They're all idiots. Every damn one of them idiots. We're not very good.
Tell us
We
the name
okay.
of the band.
The name of the band is, again, Emergency 9. It'd sound gay if you didn't know what it means. Or it may sound gay if you know what it means. I don't know. It was one of them too.
I thought you
It
said
was
about the other
back.
one.
It was in the last segment before I had to go pee.
Have we talked about the other band?
No. The other band's kind of amusing.
Amusing.
It's amusing.
But it's but they're not idiots, are they?
Yeah. No,
Oh.
they're still idiots. They're still idiots. They just more technologically advanced.
Yeah, they're really good musicians.
Yeah,
what you're-
yeah.
So what you're saying is you attract idiots.
I do.
That's why I hang around.
That's
So-
why
with
he's- I guess that's
Again.
why he's here.
And that's why we're all here. Yes, right.
There was a small point where like Russell, he kind of knew me but didn't really know me, and then he really didn't like me because he
Bullshit.
didn't know me. There was one point there, yes, there was.
You lie like a rug.
No. I can name it off. I remember because I was crushed. I was like, he doesn't like me. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna live my life just like I have been. But no.
Such a liar.
No. There was really one point where you didn't like me, but that's okay. But you like me now. That's all that matters. It's not like it's not like you had herpes. It's that you don't have herpes now. But I mean, if you have herpes, that's just forever. So, I mean, probably ought to pick a better one like gonorrhea. Like gonorrhea, yeah, you can get rid of that.
Can you?
At one point, you had gonorrhea with me, and then now we don't have it anymore.
I'm glad we had such a bond.
We did. We were close.
So you're saying y'all are healed?
We were healed.
We were
Yes.
clapping together.
Clapping.
Yes, can't catch it again. I'm fairly certain you can, but I don't know. We won't catch it from each other. I don't think. Unless you sleep
I
around
think
on
you
me.
can just toss it back and forth, I think, like a basketball. Like
You probably can.
play catch.
Like tennis.
Yep.
You'd be what was it, like instead of a globe trotter, you'd be like a chode trotter?
Yep. Chode.
Chode trotter? Yeah, I like that.
Or a taint trotter.
It ain't my fault. It's yours.
Hey, Billy, can you say one line without cracking a joke?
You
No.
cannot. That is fucking impossible.
One
Can't do it.
line.
One line.
One line.
One line.
Good job.
You just did.
Awesome.
Without saying one line.
Oh,
Oh,
I am extremely appreciative of being able to be a part of this podcast.
Well, look at that.
STS.
There's no fucking
podcast.
going back now.
No, that's your tagline from now on. If you got that shit, that's it. That's it. You're stuck with it for life. This is your HIV. This is HIV for you, buddy.
It's been high fived.
Magic Johnson.
Oh, man.
Sorry, it's
His
Magic.
name's Magic Jackson.
Magic Johnson.
It's Magic Jackson.
And Magic Jackson.
It's Magic Jackson. It's not Magic John Schlong.
Have y'all met Kathy?
Yeah.
Hey! Are you a part of
Yeah.
this?
Yeah, isn't she mute?
No.
Like, yeah, she just does sign language every
I'm
once in a
just the
while.
laugh track over here this time.
She's the
This
laugh
means-
track.
No, I know where the laugh track's coming from.
Silent giggler.
We're trying to keep her employed and not let her say a damn thing comes out of this podcast right here. We're gonna try to do it for her. Not gonna tell you where she works or who she works for, but I'm pretty sure they'd get rid of her if they knew better.
All right, I got some questions for you.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna see how serious you can be.
That shit's still
it's-
smoky in
it's
there. I'm just going to tell you
impossible.
right now. There's a lot of smoke in there. I don't know. I mean, like I've seen you play before, and I've seen a fog machine in front of you. I didn't know you was going to have that shit in the sound booth. Like you look like Clayton Pell.
Yeah, it's
in there right now.
How did Clayton get on the podcast twice
So-
Well, I mean, Clayton.
Well,
Clayton
without even being here?
Clayton is a guest
He's
every
everybody's
episode.
bass player. That's
I mean,
everybody's bass
He
player.
is
right there.
everybody's bass
Well, that
player.
means
I guess eventually we're gonna have to put his face on.
That's
it.
the 5-string phenom right there.
And apparently there's some squirting going on up in there, too.
Oh my God. That's the crustiest damn chin beard you'll ever see in your life. Yeah.
Some booty chips of cheese.
I mean, like, his damn pinky finger got a bicep on it. I seen it, like, he was doing some shit with it, like, and playing that bass, I don't know for how long. I mean, he is stronger than pond water.
He'd give a mean reach around, wouldn't he?
Have you?
I
Ridden
let him do it to you, and I just watch.
Have you ridden in the hearse?
I have ridden in the hearse.
Which part
Was
of
you
it?
in the front or the back?
I was in the back. I was in the casket.
Wow.
Yeah, I got to be in the casket.
Oh my gosh!
Got a casket for real in there?
Yeah, he's got a casket in there. Yeah, sure does. Got out of somebody's attic.
Did he have
Really?
it closed when you were in
Casket
there?
an attic. Wow.
No, I had it open.
He had it open.
Yeah, I mean, it still smelled like dead person. So I mean, like I'm pretty sure it was like a legit casket. Like it was used
Wait.
for
Unburied.
transportation purposes only.
Oh.
I mean, it
What'd you
wasn't
say,
the one
flopped
they got buried in. Evidently,
Somebody
it was the
dug
one they
it up.
Yeah,
What,
they
they
got
just-
road in it, but that
Would
was
they flop the guy in the next one or something and stick his ass in the ground or what?
I don't know. It smelled like it was old nutsack.
Like he was probably getting some booty in there or something.
Yeah, it was bad.
How can you
It
pump in a
was
casket?
bad. Like it was like, on a good 112 degree day, when you've been outside all day and you kind of run your finger between your ball sack and your leg and you got this little bit of slime there and you kind of run it across your nose, just check it out.
It's called Badussy.
And you... It's kind of one of them. I mean, that's what the casket smelled like. It was, I don't know if you... There's not a word for it.
So
Yeah, it's Badussy.
how long were you in it? Not long, hopefully.
Well, I mean, no, it wasn't long. I mean, it's probably, I think we rode around the block. I don't know if we took some promo shots or some shit like that, but I mean, it was longer than I wanted to be in a casket. At that point, I decided I was going to be cremated.
Amen.
I would not smell like nuts from now to eternity. I am not going to do that. I'm going to you going to burn my ass up right now.
You have an urn in that sumbitch too?
A what?
An urn.
An urn?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he may have. I did not see it. I did not earn the right to see it.
What band was this for?
This was for E9, Emergency 9. Yeah, I mean, I ain't no other band with Clayton. I was in Cooterpalooza briefly.
Hooterpalooza? Yeah, right.
Yeah, Cooterpalooza. I was a founding member of Cooterpalooza with Matt Brooks, Clayton Pell, Matthew Pell, Levi Culpepper.
I liked Cooterpalooza.
Cooterpalooza was fun. Like Cooterpalooza, Matt Brooks, God love him. Matt Brooks was like, and Brooksy, if you ever see this, I love you with all of my heart. But it was like if a Make-A-Wish kid got to sing in a rock band. And he knows, because I've told him this same thing. Like, literally.
He's gonna fucking kill you, dude.
Brooksy wants so bad to have a rock band, and he's good at some of it.
Some of it.
But some of it he ain't, because some of it, he said, well, I listened to it in the car. I got it. No, motherfucker, you ain't got it. You might want to try to hit one of them notes every now and again, or not put your thumb over the damn microphone like that. I've seen Matt Roberson's eyes pop out of his head trying to do sound, or a motherfucker put his thumb over the top of the mic like this. But anyway, it was a lot of fun. Like, I absolutely loved those guys.
Isn't that what it's all about? It's about fun.
Yeah, it's
anyway,
about, again, no matter if you play around here, if you do anything, they ain't gonna pay you worth of shit.
That's right. Who gives a fuck?
Who gives a shit? You can play a song great or you can play a song bad, and the same two motherfuckers out in front are either gonna give a shit or they're gonna boo you. That don't matter.
You still get paid.
You still get paid.
A little bit.
If you have fun with the people that you on stage with, that is the most important thing that is out there.
That's
absolutely the most important thing
right.
out there. And I had a ton of fun with those guys because it was not only a departure for me from, like, in Emergency 9, I've got to sing and I've got to play rhythm and I've got to do a lot of stuff vocally because nobody else in the band will sing shit. Not a thing. Like, they literally have microphones in front of them so they can order a drink. That's it.
That's all.
I'm gonna tell you, like, I love Yancey J-Ro to death. Like, that is my motherfucker. If we go into battle, I am gonna stand next to him because he is unstable and he's ready to whoop somebody's ass. So I'm gonna stand right next to him. I ain't gonna stand in front of him. I ain't gonna stand behind him. I'm gonna stand right next to him so I know where he's at all the time. But he will not sing a damn thing. Not a thing. I'm trying to get him. We're gonna play tomorrow at Shuckers for this Alzheimer benefit, this poker run. And we're going to try to play, I'd love to play Stink Fist because I know how to play Stink Fist. Great Tool song.
Yeah.
Yancey says, I can't play and sing at the same time. So I'm like, okay, well, you sing this one. You just sang some Tool right here for me and I'll just play because I knew how to play the song. I don't think that's going to happen. So again, it's a different type of thing. When you're standing on stage and you're standing with people that ain't going to sing with you, they're going to leave you out there.
But you love them.
I love them to death. I
Yeah,
love
it's
them
cool.
to death.
Yep.
I mean, I got warts that I've loved to death. They've grown on me. You know, I mean,
Literally.
it's just, yeah, exactly. It's just the way it is.
So one of my bosses called me one time, and she said she was on a plane coming back from somewhere, and Foreigner was on the plane with her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but the thing was, is she was like, do they like each other? Because apparently they were all checking in kind of at the same time, and I was like, I have no idea. But she knows nothing about rock and roll and how bands work. And she was like, they act like they hate one another. And I was like, it's a good possibility, but
Big possibility.
But at the same time, though, they're probably there for the money and maybe whatever. But if you're with people you like, it's a huge difference.
Oh, yeah, there's no doubt. Again, you know, we don't get paid
And you never will
for
here.
anything. I mean,
Never
like,
won't.
again, we went back to this story a while ago that my drummer originally, 70-year-old guy, Les Beasley. Now, Les, if you ever see this, he said, I'm getting you in a band. I see how much you love it. I had one amplifier, one guitar, and one cable.
And now you
back
got
then.
20.
Now I got 3 PAs. I got 14 guitars. I got 7 amps. I got processors. I got this, that, and the other. I got $97,000 invested in this music shit. And I'm making $150 a show. Less you. Every bit of you. Every bit of you. But no, there's no experience like it. I mean, if you get with people that you love and you love being on stage with, it's like being on the hottest dice table in the world. There is no substitute for it at all.
And that's exactly why we do it.
That's exactly why we do
100%.
it. There's no doubt. I wish, beyond wish, that I knew something about what I was doing.
Dude, you do.
No, I really
yeah.
don't. I'm telling you, I don't. I can hear it. I don't know what it is.
Dude, I don't either. I just do it. And you
No,
do
you
too.
know it. You know it. I
bullshit.
seen you know it. You be like, I arpeggiate this, and I do this and this and this, and I tap here, and I pull off here. I'm like,
Until I get too much alcohol.
I
and
have
don't make a
played
fuck.
guitar for 27 years. Well, not quite, but it's close. It's probably 26, minus a few here and there, about 20 altogether. I still don't know what an arpeggio is.
What's a broken chord? You know what the fuck it is. Anyway,
I have no idea what it is.
your
I really
hold
don't.
on. Your
I literally do not know what an arpeggio is.
But your passion is huge.
No.
Yes,
My
it is.
passion.
That's farm equipment, isn't it?
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Farm
Arpeggio.
equipment.
It's an arpeggio front end corn husker
Cornhole
thing.
or-
Yeah. It's a shucker. Yeah, a corn shucker. Something. I do love this microphone. It makes that slurping that damn vodka down sound good.
That slurping's becoming a thing, apparently.
It's becoming a thing. You
Yeah.
started something.
That's right. That's right.
how can
What
you
was our
not like
band name a while
slurping?
ago? Was it
Slurper.
Twat Knot?
Yep.
Twat not.
Twat Knot?
No longer
Yeah.
moose knuckle.
Yeah. We're not going to tell you who the Twat Knot referred to, but they may have either been on here already or may be coming on at some point.
Hey, I always wanted to have a band called Free Beer.
Free
And
beer.
chicken.
Free Beer.
Again, I thought that when everybody gets laid was the best one for me.
Well, that's not bad either. But I'm thinking free beer. You know, if the club advertises at all tonight, free beer.
We got to put free,
Oh, yeah.
free,
And
beer,
you are guaranteed a crowd.
free beer and chicken.
Yeah.
But it'll only work a couple of times.
Chlamydia check. That'd be a good one too.
I don't know that the attraction is so great with that part, but
I mean, you know, it might not be, but
chlamydia.
at least see the thing about a good STD is if you have one, you can't catch it again.
Are you sure about
A
that?
good
You can't catch it
STD?
again. A good STD.
Russ, you're the nurse.
Yeah.
I detect bullshit on that.
I mean, if you have chlamydia, can you have double chlamydia?
Well, you get rid of it, and then again, you
But
can
I mean, I'm
acquire it
saying
again.
if you have a good STD, not meaning if you had
Are you saying if you have a double
You
dose
can't
of
get
it?
it
You are
right.
present tense.
If you can't have it twice at the same
You
time.
can't doubly get it.
They're not going to check you for levels of. They're going to say, "Hey, you have this. Here's your antibiotic. Go take the shit," and then you're done.
I understand that. So if I've got the clap, and I sleep with a girl that's also got the clap,
There you go.
I don't get a standing ovation.
I mean,
I still get the clap.
No, you'll get double clap, but the antibiotics are going to kill the double clap.
Exactly.
Or the triple
That's what I'm
clap.
saying. So you can't catch it again.
I mean, you could get 20 claps. No, you can. You'll get like 20 claps of the clap.
No. I don't believe that at all.
You just got to shoot it with the antibiotics, man. It's like, shoot it with a 22 or a 50 cal.
Well, if I was going to let's just say I had the clap and I was going to try to get rid of it, what antibiotics would I need to get?
God, what is it now? What is it? I don't know.
That's penicillin, isn't it?
Penicillin, yes.
Yeah, it's
probably.
penicillin. Yeah, exactly.
But there's probably a lot of them.
That's what got the Tuskegee Airmen. They had them clap in their head.
Huh?
The Tuskegee Airmen.
Did they crash?
Well, no. They all died of chlamydia in the head.
While they were flying?
Well, no. Some of them weren't flying anymore.
What the hell are we talking about here?
Shit if I know. Y'all done fed me
What
enough
is
vodka.
Tuskegee?
Tuskegee was the base that they were on.
Okay.
Where? And goddamn, I mean, like you were like 75 years old. You ought to know this. You're 50, actually. I know how old you are.
Look at you. Thank you for that. Appreciate it.
I know how old you are.
I was going to say, Russ, you passed me.
I don't know about Tuskegee and I don't know about the
Tuskegee
claps.
Airmen. You do actually. It's a
Tuskegee Airmen.
great movie. You need to actually watch it because it was like
They were a
Delroy
group of
Lindo.
men
And it was a fantastic.
Yeah, one of the
movie.
wars.
It was
You say
it
warts?
was
War.
African American
Pilots. Yeah.
Not only can you learn
and
about
they were
music,
actually they had
Get
had
history
syphilis.
lessons.
Look,
They
we
had
got
syphilis at
We
the
got
time.
history here.
yeah, you learn
We
about
got
music,
medical.
You can learn anything you want. Let
We
me tell you
have-
something.
We have everything you
Clapping
need
it here.
If you believe a word that comes out of my mouth,
I do actually.
you are an idiot. In fact,
Well, we already established that you attract idiots. So
I do attract idiots.
Hence
Yeah.
STS.
That's why
STS.
we hang out.
But
I mean, it goes south when we're together.
but no, like, I
apparently.
mean that's a real thing. The Tuskegee Airmen was a real thing.
Harriman,
It was syphilis.
Tuskegee Harriman.
Harriman.
Okay.
Harriman. Just let your soul glow. That's what it was.
Oh, glow. Dude, I need to get some soul glow for my fro.